Canada has long been a top destination for people looking for new opportunities, better careers, and a fresh start. But as we move beyond 2025, the rules, priorities, and pathways are changing, and so are the career journeys available to newcomers. In this video, we're outlining a realistic roadmap for moving from visitor to worker, and eventually to permanent resident in Canada. Chapter 1. Arriving as a visitor. A visitor visa, also known as a temporary resident visa, TRV, is not an immigration pathway in itself. You cannot legally work while in visitor status, and there is no direct path from visitor status to permanent residence. However, arriving as a visitor can still be strategic. It allows you to understand Canadian life, explore job markets, attend interviews, build professional networks, and assess where your skills fit best, all while staying compliant with immigration regulations. Chapter 2. Transitioning into the workforce. Once you secure a valid job offer, either from inside Canada or abroad, you may qualify for a work permit. This is where momentum starts to build. Canadian work experience is one of the strongest assets in the immigration system. Employers, provinces, and federal programs all value candidates who understand Canadian workplace culture, employment standards, and language expectations. Preparation is key here. Target in-demand occupations. Use a Canadian-style resume, verify your credentials, and strengthen your English or French. Chapter 3. Applying for permanent residence. After gaining Canadian work experience, you may be eligible for programs such as Express Entry or a provincial nominee program. Points are awarded for language ability, education, Canadian experience, job offers, and provincial nominations. Post-2025, Canada is signaling a more targeted approach to immigration, favoring workers already contributing to the economy, especially in sectors such as healthcare, tech, trades, agriculture, and caregiving. Chapter 4. So what does a realistic trajectory look like? You arrive as a visitor, transition to a work permit in an in-demand role, work for 1 to 2 years, then apply for permanent residence through a federal or provincial pathway. Moving from visitor to worker to permanent resident is possible, but it requires planning, patience, and compliance. Align your career goals with Canada's labor needs. Stay informed on policy changes, and you'll be positioning yourself for long-term success in Canada. To learn more about how you can go from a worker to a permanent resident in Canada for new career trajectories in Canada, subscribe to our channel and visit Canada Migrate.